Hey, so last time we were working on the house and we did the house obviously, and we also did the door. So by now you should be super familiar with how to estimate by how much we need to jump and calculate all those coordinates in order to build a house and do the door. Now to do the window, it's pretty much the same idea. So let's just quickly have a look at this diagram over here. So I'm trying to build these two windows. And notice how I have calculated the distance from this original point where our player will be located to the points of interest. So for example, to build this window right here, the window to my right, I need to jump in X by 1 block to the left, in Y by 4 blocks up, and in Z I just basically stay in place. And then to do the one that is at the opposite corner, well, I have to obviously go by 1 to the left in X, then an extra 2, and remember to always subtract 1 from that to get here. Now for Y, I have to go up by 4, then up by 2, and also don't forget to subtract 1 in order to get the correct position. And the Z stays pretty much the same. And the same idea applies to the other window. Okay, so I leave it to you to verify those coordinates. For now, let's jump straight to the code. So here's the code, and so I'm just gonna go scroll all the way down to the windows. So let me just make this bigger. Okay, so here are the windows dimensions. So the width is 2, the height is 2, and although having a length of 1 is not necessarily, you don't necessarily have to specify it, but I'll just put it here for completeness. Okay, so this is the first window, the one that I was describing from the diagram. So as I told you before, I start from X plus 1, right? Then Y plus 4, and Z just stays the same. So that's the first corner. And then the opposite corner was X plus that one, this same one over here, plus the width of the window, which is 2, as I showed you in the diagram, and I subtracted 1. And then Y plus 4 to go up to the first point, plus the height to go up to the second point, and subtract 1. And then here, Z plus W minus 1. I put it here for completeness, but since WL is 1, so this will become 0, right? So it's equivalent to say, just stay there in Z. Don't move in the house, inside the house, in the Z axis. But I put it there for completeness in case you needed to create a different thing, a different shape. Anyways, and then use air to clear the window. Now the other window is pretty much the same. Let me just move this one here, so that, oops, sorry, so that you can see it. Give me a moment there. All right, so you see, we start from the original X, then plus the width. This is the width of the house, right? Remember, if you don't remember that, go up. Here is the width of the house, 20. Okay, that takes us all the way to this edge here. Then minus 1, because that's the separation between this wall, the left wall, and the window. And then minus the width of the window, so we go to this point right here. Okay, notice my mouse. All right, then for the next point, we're talking about this point right now. So it's just Y plus 4, so we get here, right? Now the other point is just X plus the width of the house, so we go to this wall, minus 1 to get here, and an extra minus 1 just to make sure that we are getting the correct position. And then we have Y plus 4 plus WH minus 1 is just the same as the previous window. Okay, and then Z is the same, Z plus WL minus 1, which is just Z at the end, and then clear. So this is how we build the other window. Okay, so study the code carefully, look at the diagram. I'm pretty sure by now you should be able to understand how it works. And now I'll proceed to run this code. Okay, just give me a second. This window and system is sometimes confusing. Anyways, so I'm gonna run it. It's quite dark right now, so you might not be able to see anything. Let me just drink that potion, X-ray or something like that, potion. I run the module, I come back to the game, and I should in a moment, there's my house, and there's my beautiful house, and see how, let's make this bigger. See how now I have windows and I have my door. Okay, so notice this is a 2x2 window, so 1, 2, 1, 2, and just one block opening, because my wall is just one block thick. Okay, so this is how you make the windows, and now your house is complete. Now feel free to decorate it. It's a pretty basic house, but by now you have enough knowledge to keep on building and making a more beautiful house. Okay, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and see you next time.